as well as helicopter and medical assets. During the last 11 months, KFOR remained ready to proactively act as a third responder in Kosovo to the Kosovo police and to the ULEX. KFOR remains focused on its mandate to maintain a safe and secure environment and the freedom of movement under the United Nations Security Council Resolution 1244. Since November 20, KFOR-25 has contributed to many major developments in Kosovo. KFOR troops have provided security and support both for ongoing projects and several initiatives organized to keep KFOR closer to the people. But above all, KFOR is proud of its reputation as one of the most trusted international organizations in Kosovo. Under the authority of the United Nations, NATO has been leading this peace support operation in Kosovo since the 12th of June 1999 in support of wider international efforts to build peace and stability in the area. KFOR's mission is to contribute to a secure environment and to ensure public safety and order, support the international humanitarian effort and the civil presence, and support the development of a stable, democratic, multi-ethnic, and a peaceful Kosovo.
Ja imam informaciju da smo mi live, kad sam upali su mi kapljice u objektiv, moram da obrišem objektiv. Šanse da imamo ide. Izgleda drugi pa. Black Kid, daj mi maramice neko, molim. Pomirit ću se i ovo, ne jedini mogu. Imaš? Ne vidim, dan da nema ništa. Izvoli, Black Kid, Black Kid.
In 1999, General Sir Mike Jackson from the United Kingdom was appointed as the first commander of KFOR. Since then, KFOR has been under the command of generals from Germany, Spain, Norway, France, and since 2013, Italy has had the honor of leading KFOR. Today, for the first time, Hungary will become the lead of the KFOR mission. The formation commander, Colonel Schattner, will hand over the command to the Deputy Commander of KFOR, Brigadier General Gunther Schatt. Brigadier General Schatt will now take his position as parade commander.
Bring them. Inside. When the ceremony is
Super, super.
oh.
Landet bakgrund.
The NATO flag and the mission flags will now be marched on parade. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of the colors.
Guxojmë ju thonë të gjithve, zdi, a i keni kuptua ju. Që se doni me dol me kamera, veç në për asfalt ka doni grahini edhe drimi plamurit komandës botë që aty në mes, munin me shkollet e zali. Kto që jeni të tjerë me lëviz, nëse doni, veç kamerat edhe aparata. Este me razume li, ako që të mështë sa kamera ma da, të shetat e po asfalt.
Facciamo da početimo naknadno sve pokriveni sve. I sve što se bude dešavalo jer je signal otvoren. Čim krene još malo do... To je to, samo obavesti sve, nakon to znači. Ajde, zovi me na službe, ajde. Ajde, čao.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Halo. Dobro.
The change of command ceremony will be presided by Admiral Robert Burke, Commander of the Joint Force Command, Naples. The parade formation that you see in front of you consists of all delegations from all 28 troop contributing nations and all subordinate units.
Diži ono moje, ajde brže. Imaš li? Da. Čujemo se. Sad ćete dobiti signal, digao sam preko mog hotspota. Da, važi. Jel hoće? A? I on se zalepio. A isključi ključat. A?
Evo radi se oko ključata. Pokušao da verifikuje. Not connected.
Sigurno da moj faktor.
The Deputy Commander of KFOR, Brigadier General Shep, will now render honors to the official party. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the Commander of the Joint Force Command Naples, Admiral Burke, accompanied by Major General Federici and Major General Cagliari, who will review the formation on parade.
Čujem. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Koliko je? Samo ne pomeri nešto. Koja je cifra, Leki? I ne pomeri. Leki ne pomeri. trenutka se očekuje Biljana početak svečane primopredaje dužnosti između odlazećeg 25. komandanta KFOR-a Federičija i onoga koga nasleđuje, a to je mađarski general Jarman. Reč je o izvoznom oficiru koji je služio kao i obaveštajac. On je imao već 4 misije kada su u pitanju međunarodne misije širom sveta, između ostalog i u Bosni i Hercegovini. Ovdje je prisutan i admiral Robert Burk, koji je komandant Združene komande NATO snaga u NATO. Također se očekuje i prisustvo predstavnika biranja vlasti u Prištini. Jedan koga smo vidjeli da je došao je nekadašnji predsednik vlade u Prištini Ramoš Haradinaj. Inače, Kajari je neposredno pre dolaska u Prištinu ocenio situaciju na Kosovu i Metohiji kao mirnu, ali krhku. Ovde u bazi Film City u Prištini, to je centralna baza KFOR-a u Novom gradu Južne Srpske pokrajine, svakako trenutka treba da počne ceremonija postavljanja svečani vod sa moje desne strane i očekuje se dolazak najviših zvaničnika kako bi i zvanično počela ceremonija. Biljana?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing some delays. Never mind. The Deputy Commander of KFOR, Brigadier General Chef, will now render honors to the official party. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the Commander of the Joint Force Command Naples, Admiral Burke, accompanied by Major General Federici and Major General Kayari, who will review the formation on parade. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take a moment to bring to your attention about the meaning of the 3 flags on parade. The first flag, the NATO flag, represents the NATO alliance. The second flag represents the 25th mandate of the NATO mission and carries the signature motto for this particular mission: as one, we progress. For the past year of command, the intention was that KFOR and its troops would be perceived as a single unity, as one partner to the population and the institutions in Kosovo, and that every action planned, ordered, and taken was committed to one purpose: to provide this area and its population a safe and secure environment. And finally, the third flag represents the 25th mandate of the NATO mission. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite the commander of the Joint Force Command Naples, Admiral Burke, to address us.
Prime Minister Kurdi, Minister Guerini, Minister Benka, General Becciarelli, Lieutenant General Rusine Sendi, faith leaders, honored guests, fellow FIGA general officers, ladies and gentlemen, and to the incredible K4 team, it's an absolute honor and privilege for me to join you here in Pristina today. To Prime Minister Kurdi, sir, we rely on and enjoy close cooperation with the institutions in Kosovo. And on behalf of the Supreme Allied Commander, I want to say thank you for your crucial support of our ongoing efforts to relocate our NATO-affiliated Afghans and their families, getting them settled in new homes in Europe and North America. Ladies and gentlemen, change of command ceremonies are a universally understood and time-honored military tradition. They are purposeful because they are meant to symbolize continuity as well as mutual commitment to a goal larger than oneself. These ceremonies are always occasions for reflection, and they provide an opportunity to take stock of what we gain by working together, working towards a common purpose. And today's ceremony is no exception. We're gathered here for the 25th change of command of NATO's Kosovo force, which is a tangible manifestation of the commitment of the entire alliance. In KFOR, today we have 20 allies and 8 NATO partners, all working to support security and stability in the Western Balkans. As it was when the North Atlantic Council first authorized Kosovo force, the mission is guided by United Nations Security Council Resolution 1244, which approved an international security presence to maintain peace in Kosovo and stability in this region. KFOR today remains as NATO's longest running operation, but its role in supporting peace and security is as dynamic as it has ever been. KFOR, as large of an effort as it is just one piece of an even larger effort. For more than 22 years, NATO has been an integral part of the wider international community team, working to achieve the goals that all of us hold in common with the people of Kosovo. NATO forces continue to work alongside the institutions in Kosovo, the European Union, the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, and the United Nations. We all remain firmly resolved to continue supporting safety, security, and freedom of movement for all communities in Kosovo. And I couldn't be more proud of what this team and its predecessors have achieved. because today Kosovo is safer and more stable than when NATO's mission began. And we should recognize this achievement and at the same time remember that it falls upon us today to safeguard the progress that those who have gone before us guarantee. I would like to highlight one leader in particular who has left an indelible impact on this essential mission, and that's Major General Franco Federici, the 25th Commander of KFOR. General Federici is an impressive leader. He's an expert and experienced soldier, but as importantly, for this mission, he is also a skilled diplomat and statesman. Before taking the helm here in Pristina, he held key leadership positions at the tactical, operational, and strategic levels of the Italian military. He also held those positions in NATO and in the United Nations. And his operational experience includes command and senior staff assignments in major multinational operations ranging from Bosnia to Lebanon, Iraq, and Afghanistan. He had the perfect resume to prepare him for this assignment. So when General Federici took command here in Kosovo last autumn, with all of that relevant operational experience, he also brought with him a vast understanding of the challenges that we face in the region. He immediately set about to improve the alignment of KFOR plans, its structures, and its activities, ensuring that the command's battle rhythm and internal assessments advanced the mission's objectives. Even more importantly, he implemented rigorous operational rehearsals to ensure that our forces stayed ready for the unexpected. I have to say, we couldn't have had a better leader to command KFOR during this very dynamic period that the team has navigated this past year. In the last 6 months alone, we've relied upon General Federici's foresight and organizational agility repeatedly to bolster international efforts here in Kosovo, whether working with the institutions in Kosovo in mitigating the spread of the aggressive coronavirus strains, or hosting an urgently executed NATO operation to temporarily relocate our NATO-affiliated Afghans, or helping to de-escalate tensions by reassuring all the communities here of KFOR's commitment to maintaining a safe and secure environment. In fact, since the moment he took command of more than 3,300 personnel committed to peace here in Kosovo, General Federici has proven that he was the right man for the job. The solid network of relationships he built with all of the key stakeholders is as impressive as a seasoned judgment in the midst of fast-moving, complex events. Early on, General Federici effected a security infrastructure upgrade at the Dachani Monastery, the final designated heritage site remaining under fixed KFOR protection. In recent weeks, those same instincts proved crucial in stepping up KFOR's visible presence, facilitating a return to negotiations on the matter of regional mobility. And as efforts with the institutions in Kosovo, the northern mayors, and Serbian officials directly supported efforts to enhance transparency, build trust, and ultimately reach compromise solutions that reaffirm our mutual commitment to the path of peace. Fundamentally, General Federici has been an impeccable representative of our alliance, with a bias for action and keen diplomatic skill that is valued by all who know him. I know I value that experience. And General Franco, I'm proud of how you led your team through this period and what you have achieved during your time in command. Your clear vision enabled KFOR to press forward with a larger mission, and the team truly embodied your chosen motto, as one we progress. It hardly seems fair to reward such outstanding operational service with a higher headquarters staff assignment, but as we say in the Navy, command is but a fleeting thing, and your corporate headquarters would like to see you now. So I'm quite sure that your tenants in the Italian Joint Headquarters and all of us that have had command use staff assignments as tenants, I'm sure that assignment will be brief until your next opportunity to come in, because you are a bright and resourceful young commander. So Franco, I wish you the best, along with Monica. I hope you have a very successful next tour, and best wishes to you both in all that follows. I'd also like to take this occasion to welcome Major General Ferenc Kayari, a highly accomplished soldier and Hungary's first general officer to command a NATO mission. Budapest has been a stalwart contributor to KFOR since Hungary joined the alliance in the very same year that this mission began, with a sizable troop contribution that continues to grow. As a close Central European neighbor, of course, Hungary remains an ardent supporter of peace and security in the region. I'm personally very pleased with NATO's selection because the experience that General Kayari brings is as broad as it is relevant to this mission, with service in Bosnia as part of NATO's implementation force, on European Union assignment with the African Union in Darfur, and as a predecessor to Allied Command Transformation in Norfolk, as well as assignments in Afghanistan as part of the International Security Assistance Forces German-led Regional Command North. The new commander's preparations for this assignment have been focused and diligent. He's had consultations with contributing capitals, and he's drawn extensively on his close association with General Federici, as well as the other Italian generals who have commanded KFOR with distinction since 2013. So Ferenc, congratulations. I know you're going to build on Franco's great achievements as NATO and KFOR continue to support peace and security in Kosovo. Ours is simply a vital mission. It is so important that we have the right team in place to be part of the solution in shared pursuit of a better future here in Kosovo. We all look forward to everything that you will accomplish in command of this absolutely indispensable element of NATO's enduring contribution to stability in the Western Balkans. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I invite the commander of KFOR, Major General Federici, to address us.
Mr. Prime Minister Kurti, Minister Guerini, Minister Benko, General Vecciarelli, Lieutenant General Rusin Sendi, Admiral Burke, representatives of the institutions in Kosovo, military authorities, ambassadors, head of missions, religious leaders, former KFOR commanders, distinguished guests, dear friends, soldiers of KFOR, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Your presence here today is a testimony of the healthy and solid tie between KFOR, Kosovo, and the troop contributing nations. I want to begin my final address by remembering the brothers and sisters in arms who have fallen in the line of duty while serving in Kosovo. Their selfless sacrifice always inspires us in our endeavors. I also want to thank the KFOR commanders who have preceded me. They have paved the way for us to follow, and for that they deserve our recognition. Almost a year ago, I assumed command of KFOR. They have been 11 intense months, and the COVID-19 pandemic added an additional set of challenges. I took on this assignment well aware of the great responsibility that would have come with it. I tried to carry out my duties with utmost dedication, commitment, empathy, and impartiality. I believe I was able to accomplish the tasks given by my chain of command and the ones that I had envisioned for my tenure, always for the only interest of NATO, KFOR, and the stability of this region. It goes without saying, I would not have been able to manage this complex undertaking alone. I sincerely feel the obligation to thank the people who have supported me along this journey. The list is long, so please hang it there. First of all, I want to thank you, Admiral Board, sir, and this staff for their guidance and advice. Sir, again, I could not have asked for a better boss. You never failed to show me your support. You allowed me to operate with clear guidance and trust. I offer you my heartfelt gratitude. A special thanks goes also to General Portolano, my national commander, who moved on to his next assignment just a few days ago. Thanks to the KFOR troops contributing nation for committing their best resources to KFOR. This means a lot for the Kosovo force, but above all, it reinforces NATO resolve to provide stability to this region. Now, I ought to recognize a group of extraordinary people with whom I have worked daily throughout my mandate. To the DECOM, Brigadier General Chef Ginter, thank you for helping me for the get-go. You supported my staff and me settling in position and always offer me your loyalty. We share perspectives and objectives, and you never sugar-coated anything. Sometimes we succeeded, sometimes we did not, but we gave it all. Thanks to my staff, skillfully guided by the Chief of Staff, Brigadier General Meyer. John, you have been an exceptional orchestra director. Your role has been vital, and you were successful because you are a true professional and you had true professionals working for you. Thanks to my special staff, to my military assistants, my aide-de-camp, my cabinet, my front office, my command sergeant major. You advised me, reassured me when I needed, and pushed me when the time was right. You are giants in my book. Thanks to my subordinate commander, Regional Command East, Regional Command West, Multinational Specialized Unit, KFOR Tactical Reserve Battalion, ISR Battalion, Joint Logistics Supergroup, HSG, you and your brave soldiers alike are the true foundations of the mission. You know how essential teamwork is to me. You made me part of an outstanding group of professionals who always put the greater good of the mission first. Thanks to each and every soldier of KFOR. I met you often on the ground. Your enthusiasm, professionalism never ceased to amaze me. For the last time, allow me to tell you that I am proud of you all. It has been a privilege and a real honor to be your commander. Thanks to the international organization operating in Kosovo, UNMIC, ULEX, OSCE, USR for the outstanding cooperation. Ambassador Panin, Sunion, Vigemark, Davenport, thank you so much. Ambassadors and heads of diplomatic mission in Kosovo, thank you very much. Your support has been extraordinary. And thanks to the representatives of the institutions in Kosovo. Thank you for your trust in KFOR and trusting me. Thank you for the honest exchange of perspective and ideas. Thank you for your hospitality to the people of Kosovo. You welcomed me and made me feel at home. I was often flattered by the gratitude that ordinary people would express to me during my visit to the area of responsibility. And that is the greatest satisfaction for a commander. All you made my deployment and KFOR mission easier. I can undoubtedly state that during my tenure, KFOR was able to provide a safe and secure environment and freedom of movement for all communities in Kosovo, only because of your cooperation and support. Lastly, by no means by importance, let me thank my family, my wife Monica, and my son Marco. Major General Koyari, Ferenc, I wish you the best of luck for a successful continuation of the mission. All the best. Tonight, I will back to Italy, and I will cherish the time spent in Kosovo for years to come. I go home knowing that in the last 11 months, we progressed as one. Thank you so much.
In recognition of his success and to honor Major General Federici's dedicated service during operations, 4 medals will now be presented. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of the recognitions. For the first recognition, the commander of the Joint Forces, Colonel Naples, Admiral Berg, will present the NATO Non-Article 5 Medal. This prestigious medal is awarded to civilian and military personnel who, since 2003, have been engaged in operations or in support of operations conducted by NATO in the Balkans area. This NATO medal is presented in acknowledgement and recognition of Major General Federici's dedicated service while on operations in Kosovo. Furthermore, I invite Admiral Berg to present the Legion of Merit from the United States. For exceptionally meritorious service as the multinational NATO-led KFOR commander from November 20 to October 21, Major General Federici successfully led an operational command of approximately 3,700 service members representing 28 nations to include more than 650 U.S. soldiers, airmen, sailors, and Marines. His vast experience, comprehensive knowledge of the area of operations, and steadfast leadership ensured KFOR achieved critical objectives and contributed to wider international efforts to build peace and stability. Displaying a keen understanding of the geopolitical environment, Major General Federici was a driving force for change by constantly motivating local and national political leaders to take action on stalled initiatives. He displayed a unique ability to seize the initiative, take appropriate risks, and drive improvements in the regions, while his efforts directly contributing to reduce tensions throughout Kosovo. Major General Federici effectively synchronized the complex effort of strategic political entities, ensuring that recent dialogue talks, agreements, and implementation plans between Serbia and Kosovo will continue to progress towards a permanent peaceful solution. He is truly the epitome of the KFOR motto, "As one we progress." Major General, outstanding leadership on himself, the Italian Army, and this country. And now, I invite the commander of the Hungarian Defense Forces, Lieutenant General Rusin Sandy, who will present the National Medal of Hungary to Major General Federici. This Medal of Partnership is given to Major General Federici in recognition of his dedicated and prolonged work in the interest of the joint task fulfillment as Commander of KFOR. Major General Federici has always paid a special attention to the fact that Hungary and the Hungarian soldiers are one of the most reliable alliances who work especially hard on maintaining the security within the Balkan regions since the foundation of the KFOR mission. He always trusted and acknowledged the hard work of soldiers serving with the Kosovo Tactical Reserve Battalion and the headquarters. And he always had an excellent relationship with the leadership of the Hungarian contingent and every soldier. During his tenure as commander of KFOR, Major General Federici enforced the necessity to maintain a very good relationship between the two armies. Therefore, the relationship between the two countries became even closer. For the next recognition, I invite Colonel Tomislav Pecek, the Slovenian national representative, who will present to Major General Federici the Medal for International Cooperation First Class. The Medal for International Cooperation First Class may be awarded to a Minister of Defense of another country, to a high political or military representative of another army with the rank of general, or to the head of an international organization. The members of the Slovenian contingent of KFOR serve for Major General Federici during staff work, field tasks, training, and ceremonies. Major General Federici always emphasized the professional work and the importance of the Slovenian contingent, and especially the contribution to the operation of the Slovenian liaison and monitoring teams. Major General Federici also successfully cooperated with Slovenian soldiers in other missions, such as in Afghanistan and Lebanon, where he performed command and staff duties. Major General Federici is awarded the Medal for International Cooperation First Class for his visible contribution to strengthening cooperation, mutual respect, and relations with the Slovenian Army, which expressed through his professional attitude toward the members of the Slovenian contingent 42 and 43. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We will now proceed with the transfer of authority. For this, the parade commander will call the NATO flag and the colors on post. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the colors. The change of command ceremony is a time honored with military traditions. This solemn ritual, replete with symbolism, is designed to strengthen the respect, the authority for which is vital to any military organization. It allows subordinates to witness the formality of a change of command from one commanding officer to another, while preserving the continuity of command and authority. The transfer of authority moment is symbolically represented in today's ceremony by the NATO flag being passed from Major General Federici, outgoing commander of the KFOR, to Admiral Burke, the Joint Force Commander in Naples, and on to Major General Cagliari, the incoming commander of KFOR. The mission motto of KFOR-25, as one we progress, will be replaced by the KFOR-26 motto, duty, reliability, commitment. Under the tenure of Major General Federici, KFOR not only maintain its unity of purpose, but also build upon the cooperation with the institutions in Kosovo. For the incoming commander, Major General Cagliari, his objective is to maintain the stability achieved and to ensure an enduring safe and secure environment for the future. Partner with the entire reputation of Kosovo, KFOR will continue to pursue enduring stability so that all, regardless of ethnicity or opinion, may live a flourishing life on a peaceful level. The Command Sergeant Major of KFOR-25, Andrea Torre, will hand over the NATO flag for the final time to the commander of KFOR-25, Major General Federici. Major General Federici will hand over the flag to Admiral Burke, thereby relinquishing his command of KFOR. Admiral Burke will hand over the flag to the incoming commander of KFOR-26, Major General Kayari, to symbolize his assumption of command of KFOR. And Major General Kayari will now hand over the NATO flag to the Command Sergeant Major of KFOR-26, Tomasz Girosz. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, now I invite the new commander of KFOR, Major General Kayari, to address us.
Prime Minister Kurti, Minister Guerini, Minister Banker, General Vecchiarelli, Lieutenant General Hussein Sandy, Admiral Burke, military authorities, ambassadors, heads of missions, religious leaders, distinguished guests, soldiers of KFOR, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great honor to stand before you as the incoming commander of the NATO-led Kosovo force, and to be the successor of the great lineage of leaders who contributed to the safety, security of Kosovo and the stability of the region since 1999. This is the first time that Hungary receives the privilege to nominate the commander of Kosovo force, which is the oldest and now the largest NATO operation. I'm both honored and humbled as I consider the immense responsibilities inherent in this position, and thrilled to be appointed as the first Hungarian force commander in the NATO operation. I would like to start with thanking all our NATO allies and partners for the support, trust, and confidence they have granted to the Hungarian Defense Forces. I also would like to thank Major General Franco Federici for the excellent work he has been doing, and especially for his dedicated support and friendship during my preparation in the past year. Thank you, Franco. I wish you and your loved ones all the best. Be assured that I will continue your legacy, and as one, we will progress further. The success of KFOR stems from the continuous support of the contributing nations. I'm grateful for this dedication, commitment, and promise to lead the provided troops in a transparent manner in order to reach the desired goals specified by NATO authorities. fellow KFOR soldiers, airmen, and civilian employees, I believe that every military operation requires duty, reliability, and commitment from those who serve. I consider these values crucial for KFOR as well. I pledge to follow the path that my predecessors extraordinarily paved in the past years. I consider it as my duty to lead KFOR on this path to maintain its reliability, fulfilling the mission, and to remain committed to further peace and stability in Kosovo. I promise you that I will do my best every day, and I expect you to do the same. Your dedication and focus will be instrumental in fulfilling our mission. I look forward to being with you in the field and cope with the challenges of KFOR together with you. As it is said, challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes it meaningful. With this in mind, I'm quite sure that we will have an interesting year. But most of all, I hope that we will have a meaningful upcoming command period in KFOR. Thank you very much for sharing this moment with me. I'm honored and blessed to take over the command position of KFOR. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the NATO anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the NATO and KFOR colors will now leave the parade ground. Please remain standing.